Now, for Scorpios, June doesn't stay on the surface for y'all. It goes straight to what's underneath, straight to the bottom of the deck for my tarot readers out there, whether you were planning to look there or not. In the beginning of the month, things may seem normal on the outside. Conversations, routines, interactions, they're all continuing as expected. But something about these normal routines, normal conversation is feeling different for you. You're picking up on the details that weren't as obvious before. You're picking up on things that are not being said. You're picking up on tone, timing, what's being said versus what's actually true. Now, in your love life, this becomes very real, very quick. All right. So if there is an imbalance within your relationships, you feel it with more certainty. There's no way you can avoid it, okay? Like, it is in your motherfucking face. If someone's energy has been inconsistent, you cannot turn the cheek, bitch. You cannot. It registers, it hits hard, and you might realize that something you thought was mutual is actually requiring a fuck ton more of your energy and effort than it should, or the complete opposite, okay? Because this is the theme in June of 2026 for all signs. This month is all about the truth. It's not about drama, it's about the truth. And it's not dramatic truth either, okay? It's the kind that gets revealed in small doses and it continues to repeat itself until you finally say, oh, I get it now. In your career, you're starting to become more aware of shared dynamics. Who's contributing what? Who's responsible for what? Whether something is balanced or if it's one-sided. You might find yourself looking at situations and realizing that something has been operating under an assumption that doesn't fully hold up under scrutiny anymore. And that realization changes how you engage, not only in June in 2026, but going forward for the rest of the year. You may pull your energy back slightly like most of the signs, but this is not out of disengagement. This is because you're recalibrating your motherfucking self, okay? You're deciding whether your effort actually makes sense and where it doesn't. Financially, this connects to anything shared, anything invested, or tied to long-term commitments. You might find yourself starting to look a lot more closely at how your resources are being managed, whether something is stable as you thought it was, or if there are details that you didn't fully account for before. This isn't paranoia. This is knowing, Scorpios. You are at a point of knowing. By the middle of June, things become way more internal for you. You stop looking for outside confirmation for yourself. You start trusting what's within. You may notice that you don't need as much input from other people to understand the situation. You already understand what's going on. And that quiet shift makes you a little more withdrawn, but a lot more certain. Now, in relationships, a lot of people are kind of just stepping back. But for you, while you're observing what happens, you stop over engaging. You don't need to ask as many questions. You don't need all of this reassurance and confirmation. You don't need to analyze every response either, Scorpio. You're just watching how things unfold without that interference. And that tells you more than anything else could. In your career, you may start recognizing whether someone is worth investing deeper into or if something that has been sustained more just by habit than true value. And once you see that, you cannot ignore it. So by the end of the month, as things start to slow down for everybody, for you, this slowdown is not confusing. It is confirmation. Because at this point, you're not trying to figure things out anymore. You already understand what you're dealing with. You know where something is solid. You know where it's not. You know what is worth continuing and what isn't. And the important part is you don't even feel rushed to act immediately on it because you know, bitch. You know by the end of the month. And that knowing changes how you move throughout the rest of 2026 and beyond, because June is not about you making a forced decision. It's about removing the illusion. And once that illusion is gone, you can only move from truth.